A new report has just busted Donald Trump stealing millions from the American taxpayers, largely to enrich himself and one of his golf clubs in New Jersey. Basically, what this report shows is that when he was president, they spent upwards of $2.5 million funding Donald Trump's trips to this golf course. Now, you might be saying, is it really stealing if it's all publicly funded and on the record? But my argument has always been with Trump that it's not simply that he spent money going on golf trips. That's not really a theft of taxpayer money. When someone's the president, you have to expect that you're footing the bill for their travels, and that should apply to Democrats or Republicans. But what makes Trump special is that he used the public money to enrich himself. He didn't just go on golfing trips. He didn't just go on vacations. He often did so to his own businesses. And when doing so, it meant that all the people that had to follow him, staffers, Secret Service, everyone else, often the media, they were sort of forced to book at his hotels and at his resorts. And so basically, you have a man that used the office of the presidency and used all the surrounding offices to make money off the people, and the people couldn't do anything about it. Right? Like, the people couldn't stop it. And this goes to the fact that from day one of the Trump presidency, he was stealing from the people. Going all the way back to his inauguration ball, he booked Trump properties, he booked Trump conference spaces, he booked Trump hotels and ballrooms, all at above market rate, so he and his criminal kids could make a ton of money off the venture. And you might say to yourself, compared to the rest of Trump's evil, does this even register? Like, compared to January 6th or his impeachments or his spitting on democracy otherwise, does a couple $1 million matter? And the answer is probably not, but it's important to realize that this was all part of the process of destroying democratic norms. It never really starts with the big things. It never really starts with direct coups against democracy. It starts with little things, like Donald Trump not sharing his tax returns, and then Donald Trump promising initially to disassociate his corporation from his administration, which he never did. If anything, he intertwined them more than any president has ever done in the history of the United States. And so you can see that these little things, relatively small things, like ripping off the taxpayer to make the Secret Service rent rooms out at Mar-a-Lago or your club in New Jersey, transform rather seamlessly over the years into a direct assault on democracy. And so remember this. Remember that this family, Trump and all of his kids and all of his hangers-on, they want power again so they can continue to rip you off. This is not the same as Obama or Bush or Clinton or any of the other presidents spending taxpayer money. Trump is unique in that he used the public purse to enrich himself to the tunes of millions. He will do so again, and worse, he'll allow that corruption to destroy democracy at the same time. This man is going to run again. That's my belief. So we need to stop him, his corruption and his evil.